Big props to Umarzito, who shared it on our Discord server, and I was like, damn, did someone actually combine all these cards together in one tier list? And there's a link, and yes, there is, and you can create your own list, so you can build a list of your own and share it maybe with people on my Discord server. The link is there in the description. The idea is that I haven't played with every single card over here, but this is pretty exhaustive list of double boosters available in the game, including the newest Ronaldo, including the newest Aerial Forge players, and also the double boosters that have been released the past few weeks. I have played with, I would say, 50% of these players, either in co-op or they are in my team, or on console as well. And I have faced a lot of these players too, so I can, from the position of someone who has been on the receiving end of the goals, I can tell you whether they're overpowered or not. I can't find Bale here so far, and if, yeah, Bale is there. So we'll start with Bale, and the goal that I conceded with Bale. But look, it's all subjective, you know? At the end of the day, some people feel like, oh no, this is actually a rage bait list, pretty much. Like, you think we are doing something objective? There's no such thing as objective. You're building something that will be always a debate. You can have Messi with blitz curler, who has +10 to compared to each stat that this Bale has, but just because Bale is tall, and the ability to win headers, and especially goalkeeper punts, the ability, there's 5 slots, you give him the skills, you give him special double touch, and now he's just as good at that Messi, but when it comes down to winning headers, Messi rarely wins them, and Bale wins them with conviction a lot of the time. Obviously not against Aerial Forge players, but when you position Bale properly, you can contest at least. And that is the perfect example of how you can use a multi-purpose use card. Let's see, Kobe Maino. This is a decent card. I will put him in A. I would say it's a good box-to-box, if I'm not mistaken. This Walker. The problem for this Walker is that he is not, and for these cards in general, obviously Bale is a legendary card, so it looks like he's not gonna be getting red arrows ever, but you can get them with these cards because they're still playing. And if this player performs bad, he's gonna be getting C condition, D condition, and the cards are not gonna be performing well for you with a yellow arrow. This Rodri is arguably the best anchorman, sorry, orchestrator, but you can play him in an anchorman role, a single pivot point. Very reliable card. I have him on my console account. I made a review on him. Check it out. This Firmino just was dropped. I would say it's C. There is a type of these cards. I made a build for you. It is on my Insta. Check it out. I would say there's a dime a dozen. Like, these players are dime a dozen in the game. In terms of actual Firmino card, it probably is the best Firmino card, but it doesn't mean that it's an exceptional card. Let's take a look at Bellingham. This is a crazy card. If I'm not mistaken, this is box-to-box, but even if it's whole player, it's an exceptional card. I would even put him in S+, which is super. S is super, super plus, and super, super, super. Best in their position. I will just keep him at S, and we can maybe change it. You guys will be voting. This Trent is decent. I just don't really feel like attacking. Look, I would put him still in A. Yeah, it's a fantastic card. Haaland, again, if you like crossing, a bullet header Haaland can do the work for you. These are the players that I will be putting him in E, and I will be changing that. No idea, right? So that it's not like I don't trade them. I just haven't played with Japanese boosters. I have no idea if they are exceptional or not. They are probably... look, if you look at their stats, they are, but I haven't even faced them. I never played with them, and I can't really give you a good judgment what I think about it. This Cancelo is a good card. I would even say that it's between S and A, in my opinion. You have Berba, again. There is dime a dozen of these cards already. If you have Vija, for instance, Vija is just as good in terms of dribbling and maybe pace-wise. Like, Berba is kind of taller, he's going to be winning headers, but not enough. Like, Suarez is better, and we have Suarez in this from MSN pack. So Suarez will go into this, I would say, A category. The problem with Suarez is that I think he lacks a little bit of dribbling, so like Romario, I would rate a little bit more, but Suarez will win headers. So Suarez will probably go in an S category, in my opinion. Oliver Kahn, all these double booster goalkeepers are exceptional, so I know that every time I face them, if you play manual goalkeeping on console, for instance, you will feel like they are pretty good, pretty good. Maybe Dida? Yeah, it's just like for goalkeepers, I know that they perform very well. We'll be at the end, we'll be checking together goalkeepers' performance. if you have actual experience. We will be checking with the chat. This, again, I would say Cantona is not exceptional just because game favors pacey players. He's not extremely fast. Hendrik, bro, there's a reason it's a free card. This Ronaldo, I would say it's an A card. The best version of Ronaldo, like I said, for maybe a... look, it could be even B, in fact. This Ronaldo has phenomenal finishing, so that special skill, you can take a shot from awkward positions, score goals. He needs a lot of additional skills. So when I rate these cards, I also like rate as what they are, right? You can obviously add additional skills on the cards, but without these additional skills, like one-touch pass, aerial superiority, I don't know, outside curler. Sometimes these strikers are not really complete. So Konami doesn't give you the skills, you need to worry about that. Nunez again, there's a reason these cards are free. Bullet header, yes, but he's not scoring this unless you're like crossing a lot, and then like you change your entire game completely for like crossing, and I don't really rate it. This Kante, I have not tried him because I didn't complete this penalty lap where I'm getting a free try on Kante. I think he's gonna be exceptional according to the stats because I have Showtime Kante, which is worse, and he's performing very well for me. Free card as well, that's rare that you get in such a outstanding free card. You can get him to 88 jump, he's short, he's gonna be winning the headers easily. Kadioglu is a good card actually. Yeah, I just need to find some players to B category because A is very good, S is super, right? So A doesn't mean that it's yellow, oh, it's like mediocre. These cards are fantastic. Kadioglu is a crazy box-to-box player. If I'm not mistaken, his playstyle is box-to-box. He can play as a right midfielder, right back, right forward. You can play him as a center midfielder. He can cross, he can take a shot. And this Van Dijk, aerial forward players, they are exceptional. Probably Schmeichel will be best in their position. And Oliver Kahn, double booster Kahn, will be there, and Schmeichel, right? At least one player, like one defender, one attacker, one goalkeeper in the best in their respective position. This Tony Adams is crazy good. The problem is that we got an insane super chat from Abdullah. Absolute sins! He is the best in his position just because that new skill that they've given us to counter the cross spammers, they will be winning the headers a little bit more with more conviction. If there's Ruben Never Showtime, there's only double boosters here. You can't find the old cards here. It's only new cards. This Wirtz has all the skills. He's pretty pacey. And again, Ta is probably the best card in terms of like fighting against cross spammers. So this new 3 aerial forward players, people are asking me whether we need to go for them. I think that if you have coins, of course, yeah, you will not be regretting getting them. I would say that I like the Destroyer a little bit more, but he's still very good. Is he the best at his position? I have this card, and I just feel like he's doing the work, but I would like him to be a Destroyer. I don't know why Konami didn't give him a Destroyer playstyle. Would be nice. We have this Alvarez. I think for Alvarez, I would just say that this card is not exceptional. Just because you don't get a lot of 1v1 skills, and you don't really get good pace on him, like, or either pace plus dribbling, which you achieve with, for instance, even Neymar, right? Or even this Suarez can get that. I would say it's B, but we'll be checking on that. This Gavi as Showtime card is crazy good, just because he can intercept the ball, get the ball back, and we get this free Ribery. Nobody is using him because he's slow. Right, but he's not bad. He is not bad card at all. Brazilian cards, have no idea. Never tried them. And again, speaking about the Turkish, Brazilian, Japanese cards, I will be in a position where this Estevao is crazy good. I know that he is insane according to his stats, but I couldn't really face him or pack him. So I can't tell. I really can't tell. This Gakpo, I think this would be over here in the same category. He could be decent. He's tall. He's going to be winning career. I would say it's the same as Kane. Same type of player as Kane. This Eto'o, every time I face him, double booster Eto'o is clinical. He's a menace. And you don't want to play against him. That I can say for sure. Safet Ali, the free one, I made a review. It's on my channel. Like a combined review of all the new epic cards. He's performing better than his stats suggest. A good free card, right? A good free card. Not overly exceptional. Rafinha, crazy good. Similar to Wirtz. The only downside that I think he lacks a little bit of skills. Wirtz has a lot of them, so Wirtz can be upgraded. This Casacorta is crazy good card, the best in his position. He's gonna be getting a triple S. This Albert Ferrer, I remember this card. I just didn't pack him. I rarely face him in divisions, for what he is doing on the pitch, and that's exactly what the list is for. He is doing well. This low is clinical. Again, some of these French cards I haven't used, and I have no idea how they perform. Appreciate
Van
it.
Basten must be SSS. He always do good things.
I agree. Van Basten is good. For me, Van Basten would be probably S+, just because I am the one who owns Van Basten. Sometimes he's a little bit clunky on the ball, and that is, of course, his dribbling, right? So that's how I play the game. This Gullit is the best in business, of course, triple S. I just think that at this point of the game, Eto is slightly better, and obviously you'd want to play Gullit over Owen as well. So Van Basten and Owen easily can be upgraded, but they are already in the category of very good players, so just like no need to like overreact about that. This Xabi Alonso lacks a little bit of physicality to be able to hold this defensive line on his own, and if you're like, you would expect a little bit more, I have him. Schmeichel, absolute legend, like probably the best goalkeeper in the game, so we'll put him in triple S. I was very young when he played. I probably wasn't even born maybe. So I just didn't see a lot of highlights. I don't know, man. Did they replicate his card well? I don't know the stats. I need the chat's advice. A or B, D or C? B. B is nice, I guess. This Mateos, for what he is doing on the pitch, he's crazy good, man. It's just like you need to not play him as single player point because he's going to be losing a lot of headers. And that's what I think Liverpool has this card. Or a similar card, not this exactly. Boyan, look, he is good. Obviously a premium double booster card. I would say one of these type of cards that are good, but look, you would want a little bit more sauce to them, like it's blitz color, right? Or momentum dribbling. Again, another free card. I would put this Iniesta a little bit higher. When I play with this Iniesta, I have, of course, both cards on console and mobile. But when I play with this Iniesta, he intercepts much more balls compared to Ribery, and in terms of like dribbling and end product, they are pretty similar. So Iniesta scored some bangers for me too. I mean, crazy card too. This Zedorf, crazy card, insane. That's S+ card. Dribbling, I would want him to control the ball a bit better. The first touch, a little bit sometimes selling me. So, yes, he is fantastic card for 500 coins, but in realities, we're building a list with overpowered cards. He's probably getting in C. And we get this double booster Baresi. Oh, wait a minute. It probably is single booster Baresi because I have that. Oh, no, it's double booster. It's double booster Baresi. Because the background. Crazy defender. I would put him in like that just because these are aerial forward players and they're like have additional skill over this Baresi. He's not getting into super best in their position best. But he is crazy card. He may be short, and that's what people don't like a lot in these cards, that they are short. Buffon again, the best goalkeeper in his position, similar to Oliver Kahn and Schmeichel. Some people prefer attacking goalkeepers, and depending on the playstyle, you play aggressive playstyle like quick counter or possession, you want attacking goalkeepers. This because I've played these games before, man. This Beckham is good for, I would play him as a center midfielder, but in terms of like end product, he's great at crossing. I think he has the edge crossing. This Beckham will be very good. He's gonna be S category because you can play him as a right midfielder, and he has very good work rate. He's going to be helping in attack, in defense. This free Pep Guardiola, or like in a way he's free. You need to spend like $1 and you get this deal. I checked his stats. I wasn't really impressed. Cannavaro is a legend. He is a hero of mine. He has been saving me so much. Yes, he's short, but he has like 97 jump, 98 jump. Rasicki, again, another one of these underwhelming cards. I would be putting him here. This Rodrigo, very good card. Like Romario Regen, I would put him in this super category. Super is good already, it's good. This Thuram, again, multi-purpose card, can be played as a center back. I think the number 2 currently is using him. A person who has been number 2 in the world before, and now is number 4 in the world currently in their setup. So they use these cards. Pirlo, obviously, is a crazy card too. And then we have this Hunes with Blitz color. Just because he has that Blitz color, it's an S category. Maybe you'll correct me. Messi, Blitz color, of course, just because he had that Blitz color, the best card in the game according to the rating. I'm not sure about this Albert Ferrer though. So, yeah, Ronaldo can be a S category. I'll put him in B. It's just the sheer amount of box-to-box players that are already, and orchestrators and destroyers and anchormans, they are slightly better than him. I think it is the same as Bojan Kirkic conversation. This Gullit as well. Rijkaard. Rijkaard, Gullit, they are without any doubt they are getting in this higher triple S category. This Roberto Carlos, I faced him a lot, and I'm telling you, defensive work rate for him is insane. The free double booster Messi, Ambassador Messi, the card that I have on my mobile, and I must say that he's good. He just lacks this a little bit of something special, you know, like a blitz color, or like 99 speed, or like 99 passing, or like something that is like exceptional. Look, he's good, but I don't think that just... I don't see people using him at all. Like, I feel like people are using Eto, like those who are like have stuck teams. I see this Karl-Heinz Rummenigge on people's bench a lot, and that's surprising. You have Jordi Alba, who is pretty much the same as Cancelo in terms of like what you can build with them. So I'll put him in A. With edge crossing, it gives you a slight boost, right? You're not getting like... You're getting slightly better cards. We have this Neymar, a free Ambassador Neymar, in the same category as this Messi. One of those cards that doesn't have the sauce just because there is no like special card like momentum dribbling or whatnot. I'll put him here. The Ambrosini card, double booster Ambrosini, is a very solid card. Very, very solid card. This Gilberto Silva, one of the best in his positions. So both Gilberto Silva and Karl-Heinz Rummenigge can be upgraded at any point. No idea. Cruyff, very good card. Even though the Savini has momentum dribbling, and he can be easily as well here. Van Basten, phenomenal finishing, can be here. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, I think has phenomenal finishing too, can be here. He just like kind of... We need to like create a list where not every single card is SSS, you know? This Blitzcurler Lamps, I don't know, I feel like he's a little bit heavy to dribble and Blitzcurl. I would put him in A. I just don't think that dribbling is enough to put yourself in a position to Blitzcurl. This Nesta is pretty solid. This Baggio is insane. I already have this card in my team. We have this Totti from Roma, who is a crazy good card. Just like lacks double touch, so I'll put him in S+ for now. This Xavi is decent. I have him on my mobile account. I feel like this is where the position of orchestrator I would want a tall player, so that's why Rijkaard is clear there. He's tall, he's winning headers, even though probably he's not orchestrator, I don't remember. Massaro, I feel like game favors tall players, he can perform for you, but this is going to be a little bit of waste when you have Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, when you have Van Basten, when you have the likes of Gullit, Eto'os up front. Using Massaro, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. Again, don't know about the Japanese players. This Figo, he can cut inside, he can take a outside curler, he can cross. Crazy good card. I would say I don't have this Figo, I have different Figo card, but I know that he is working well for me. This Victor Baia, you're getting him for free from the penalty challenges. The downside, he's short. You can build a very good goalkeeper out of him. He's gonna be probably the best free-to-play goalkeeper for you. We put Iniesta. That is a premium card of Iniesta. In the same category as all of these cards. I think they're here. We have Hazard, who is crazy at dribbling, has momentum dribbling, additional skill, similar to Baggio, right? You pick a poison. You like wingers, you like attacking midfielder, second striker play. They both are very, very similar in terms of like low center of gravity, can turn easily. Both have double touch, both have decent finishing, more than decent. Sheva again as well. No conversation here. He is clear triple S, super best in their position. This Marientas kind of heavy, not my cup of tea. People like to cross, they will be happy with him, and the likes of like Low as well. They're gonna be winning the headers. More universal play when you can run away from players and score. This Zeroberto, I packed him on my mobile account, and I would say that judging of how good this card and how good of a utility card it is, very overlooked, underrated card. He can play as a left back, as a center midfielder, as a left midfielder, and if you check his stats out, you will be surprised. This Drogba, crazy card. I just don't think that... I mean, for what it's doing, like this crosser that anyone... Yeah, we just put him in a triple S for now. We have Cafu. Again, I think he has that edge crossing skill, not blitzcurling. I'll put him here for now. You guys will correct me if I'm wrong. This Puyol is good. I don't think he's triple S good though. And we have Andy Cole, who is decent, right? Decent. And we have this Fiore, who is better than what people think about him. Crazy whole player. The stats are insane. Ray Parlour will do the job for you. And we have Iker Casillas, card that is good as goalkeeper. He's quite short though, so he has crazy jump, like 90 jump with him, you can easily achieve that. I don't know if in game you're gonna be suffering just because that jump is still not compensating. These cards, obviously he's a creative playmaker, but 80 pace, bro, he's exceptional though. He is cooking for me. 80 pace is not acceptable for being a good cardman. Yeah, we can do that. This Del Piero has blitz curler, so he is triple S for sure. Bro, he is moving different. Like, this Del Piero is clear of this Neymar, I'm telling you. We'll upgrade Lampard because he has blitz curler, right? A special unique skill. Obviously, some of these cards below has some like momentum dribbling skills, edge crossing. I just think that they are good and you can cook with them. But these cards are like slightly better. This Lampard and this Beckham, I would say they're like... I may go Beckham, put Beckham a little bit higher here, but I just don't know, man. This is just such a 50-50 coin toss territory. But people are saying Cantona is just good. He's just like way too good to be in this A, mediocre territory, and we'll put him a little bit higher, ahead of Lampard. How about that? We can put Berba here. Yeah, I agree. He is just a good card. We can upgrade Messi. It's just your preference. Some people like fast, reliable strikers, and they just pass and run, and that would be Eto'o clear. Some people like spamming blitz colors. They would be enjoying Messi. Some people like defending. They would be saying, no, Van Dijk is ahead. It's just so tricky, man. So tricky. What we can do, we can put Drogba ahead of Nesta. It's just like we can't put all players in SSS super. This is S plus already, we're way too good. And Drogba in his class is an elite player because he has the... Is it bullet header? He has the phenomenal finisher or bullet header skill. He's tall, you can cross on him. Very reliable finisher. I think, guys, we'll call it today. There's gonna be up to debate. Now I want you to correct me and tell me where I'm wrong. But I tell you one thing. You see this list? This is the ultimate, the best and the most objective list in the world that we have together with chat improved, and it now is looking very saucy. Nobody can create a better list. It is a perfection. I can screenshot this, put on Twitter. Just a pure, flawless masterpiece. Thank you for watching.